Good morning, students. Welcome again in the online classes. Once again, I'm going to discuss today a poem of class 10. The name of the poem is How to Tell Wild Animals. It's in chapter 3, First Flight. The poem is written by Caroline Wells. So, here I'll discuss stanza wise. The poem has 6 stanza. Throughout the poem, the poet has described few hints through which we can identify the wild animals. Although there is no particular way of identifying wild animals, the poem has humorously presented the poem by giving some hints to identify the wild animals. He has actually played with the words, and he has used such words which will arouse our fun regarding his descriptions regarding the nature of the wild animals, which if you will study we can understand the wild animals. Now, how the poem goes, the first stanza says, if ever you should go by chance to jungle in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. So first stanza describes about the Asian lion. The poet says, accidentally, if you go to the jungle of East, means Asian jungle, and habitually if we find a beast which is advancing towards us, which is moving forward to us, the animal, if the animal is a large one and it is a tawny beast, means heavy beast, and if he roars makes us almost die, then we must be confirmed that the wild beast is none but the Asian lion. So in the first stanza, he describes about the Asian lion. The Asian lion is large and tawny, means heavy. It's found in the eastern jungle, eastern side of the eastern side of the world, and his roars is so much breathtaking. So these are the qualities of Asian lion. In the second stanza, he again expresses the qualities of Royal Bengal tiger. How the second stanza goes, or if sometime when roaming round a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Or means he has again given some cues regarding the Bengal tiger, that sometime if we are roaming around uh, roaming around and we find a noble wild beast which greets us, if the beast must have a black stripes on his yellow ground, means black stripes on his yellow body, the beast is noble, it is wild. So if you notice such a beast in the jungle having black stripes on the yellow body, it will help us to understand this beast or wild animal is a Bengal tiger. So you can understand that this is a Bengal tiger. Discern means understand. And here noble wild, in the second line given the word noble wild, this is an example of oxymoron, figure of speech. Oxymoron means it's a figure of speech in which two opposite words are placed side by side to emphasize a particular thought. So here the Royal Bengal tiger is noble, means gentle, but he is wild in nature. But these two words are opposite in nature. That's why the poet has used these two words side by side to give an emphasis upon the Royal Bengal tiger and its quality. So second stanza describes about the nature of a Royal Bengal tiger. it has black stripes on yellow body, um, and this particular appearance help us to understand it's a Royal Bengal tiger. Third stanza begins with, if strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots in papered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. It will do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. Here the hide means, the HID, hide means skin, skin of animal. Papered means covered, and the last two words, last line, two similar words, lep, L-E-P, that means leap, L-E-A-P. So third stanza starts with, if we are strolling forth, we are moving forward, and suddenly we find a beast whose hide is covered with the spots. As soon as we find the beast, that wild animal will leap on us. If the wild animals, if that wild animal having a black spots um, will leap on us, we must be confirmed that this particular wild animal is a leopard. So spots, the body is covered, if the wild animal is the body of the wild animal is covered with the black spots, and it the moment that wild animal find a human being, if it will jump on us, then that animal must be a leopard. We have to notice the last line where LEP, lep, has been used twice, repetition of the same word. It's not a grammatical mistakes or spelling mistakes either. It's a for the poet has used the word LEP to make to maintain a rhyme, proper rhyme. It's actually called a poetic license. In poetic in the poetic arena, it's called a poetic license, which can be used only by the poet for the sake of the poetry. So leap is a word which means, in the modern term, it's leap, L-E-A-P, that means jump. Fourth stanza starts with, if when you are walking around your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more crates. Fourth stanza starts with, if we are suddenly walking around our yard, the front yard, and we meet a creature there who is going to hug us, we must be sure that animal is a bear, wild bear. If you still have a doubt, as the poet suggests, we can wait, we can get a second tight cares, and we must be then sure about the wild animal, the animal that gives us tight hug, or a second time it gives us a cares, means soft or tender stroke. Then we must be confirmed that this wild animal is a bear. So we all know it very well. A bear has a bear's cares or hug means, uh, funnily or humorously, the poet has used this word hug or cares. Actually, bear's hugs or cares will make us die. So again, as I told, the poet has given some hints, but he has presented the characteristics of the wild animals humorously. So the tight hug and the cares of the animal will help us to understand that this wild animal is a bear. Fifth stanza starts with, though to distinguish beast of prey, a novice might nonplus the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. So fifth stanza gives a distinguish or give a differentiation of the beast of prey between hyenas and crocodiles. A novice means a learner or an inexperienced person may puzzle to distinguish, to differentiate between hyena and crocodile. For them, the poet has given a cue that hyena always appears with a merry smiles, whereas a crocodile will always weep. So we are always, we know it very well, a crocodile's tear, which is fake. So if we find a animal or creature or even a beast of prey is crying or weeping, that must be a crocodile. But if we find a creature is smiling, that means it's a hyena. So the fifth stanza gives a differentiation between hyena and crocodile. The sixth stanza, the final stanza, starts with the true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of things. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, 'tis the chameleon you see. So the last stanza describes about the chameleon. It's a type of lizard. It doesn't have any ear. It doesn't have even a wing. Even we cannot find the chameleon on the tree. That means chameleon is there but hidden within the tree. Since chameleon has a quality of changing its color, it's very much hard to find out the chameleon within the tree. So if we find a single tree is standing before us, there is no creature, we must be confirmed that there is chameleon hidden within the tree. So in the sixth stanza, he has given a characteristic of chameleon. It has a changing color. It has a quality of changing color. So this way, he has the poet has described in the first stanza Asian lion, second stanza the Bengal tiger, third stanza the leopard, the fourth stanza bear, and the fifth stanza crocodile, and the final stanza he describes about the chameleon. So this is the way the poet humorously present the characteristics of different wild animals, which help us to understand the nature of the wild animals. So this is the short summary in nutshell. Thank you.